So I'm just about over the pain and heartbreak of last episode. Obviously it will remain with us for some time. But the team is moving on. Some good results that we've had recently, and we've got two big games today, Aston Villa and West Ham. So certainly a mixed bag in terms of results since the last episode. We did get things off to a good start. We did take our anger out on Wolves. A 4-0 win there. Joseph Bennett racing us into a 2-0 lead within 10 minutes. And within half an hour it was 4-0. Was maybe hoping to get a few more goals in the match, but we did quiet it down from there. Followed that up, heading to the Emirates. Arsenal top of the table at the time, and we held them to a 0-0 draw. And then following game at home to Brentford, Leon fortunately came and got a 2-0 win. The dream of the cup run is still on though. In our latest match against Aston Villa, we did draw 1-1 after 90 minutes, and that took us to a penalty shootout, which we did win after Kyle Walker-Peters missed his penalty. Interestingly as well, in the next round of the cup, Man City and Liverpool will be playing each other. That'll take out another one of the big teams, and Spurs potentially could be onto an upset, taking on Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough currently 7th in the Championship, so definitely not an easy game for them. So it could be potentially a route to a final for us, maybe a route to Europe if we could get through to the final and win that. Obviously a lot of matches to be played before then, but it is nice to see that the team is performing well, getting a bit of confidence up, and we can do well hopefully in the cup and bring something to cheer for the Sunderland fans this season. Today we are placing Aston Villa again. We're going away this time, and it is in the Premier League. We have a much rotated team from what went out in the last game. Patterson in goal, Pembele, Ballard, Janacek and Thomas make up the defence. I am still toying with what my favourite central defensive partnership is. Ballard is a pretty nailed on starter in there, but the other three all having little periods where they're playing well, followed by periods where they don't. Petty has spent some time out of the team, not because he's on bad form, but I feel in the game against Newcastle he would be a little bit downhearted. We have given him a game in the most recent cup match, but still keeping him out of the squad. He will feature a lot in the coming season. Legowski, he comes in at central defensive mid. Again, him and Ekwa swapping about quite a bit in that position. I think Legowski is just taking it. Dan Neil and Udrago continue their partnership in midfield with Clark and Bennett on the wings. Bennett really stepping up his game this season, performing really well. Although the last couple of games leave a lot to be desired, has been one of our brighter performers throughout the course of the season, so very much earning his place in the team. Bonnie, he starts up front, not had the greatest last few games, but still showing that faith. This could be the match where if he doesn't perform well, we do take him out of the firing line for a bit. We do have Alec on there, he's performing well in the cups, and we know he can get a goal if he needs to, so we do have options. Another bright spot that we have had recently, Job has returned to the team. Hasn't had much of an impact since he's been back, but obviously is just getting back up to speed with things. Has been out for quite a while with the injury that he did have. Couple of months out, obviously missed most of pre-season as well. So it will take him a little bit of time. He is starting on the bench. Probably expect to see him at some point in time during the match. Just in the Premier League, where we stand at the moment, 5 points clear of the relegation zone, but obviously looking to get as many points on the board as quickly as possible. Aston Villa performing well up in the 6th place. We do know that we can get good results against them, as the last game showed. We'll have to do it again today, and hopefully we can put on a performance and give the away fans who have made the journey to Birmingham something to cheer about, and we'll come back with 3 points. First highlight of the game, Aston Villa were thrown deep inside our half. Luca Dean, good on the set pieces and delivery into the box. Patterson managed to make a save at that moment. Hopefully we aren't going to get undone by too many set pieces today. We do know Aston Villa can cause a bit of a problem from them. Some good players, some good delivery that they can provide. We do seem to be under a bit of pressure at this moment in time. Aston Villa with a raft of corners. Douglas Luiz looking to get this one into the box. And yet again, we do head the first effort away, but only to an Aston Villa player. This time they do just hit it over. Hopefully the pressure will be gone. We have not performed as we have been recently in this game, yet to have a shot or any kind of effort on target. Definitely not something that we are used to. Luke Thomaslow, he's got a throw in a very advanced position for us. Edrago now onto the byline, gives it to Clark. He's cutting into the box. That is his first goal of the season. It's been a long time coming. Hasn't had the greatest of seasons in comparison to what he has last season. But we always have faith in Jack Clark. And that is a really good goal. Edrago cutting inside. Good awareness to pick out Jack Clark on the edge of the box. And then he does the rest. Doing what he does best as well. Taking it past Aston Villa players. And then just slotting it under the goalkeeper. Puts us 1-0 up away at Aston Villa. And we are looking to get a quick second. Jack Clark whipping the ball into the box. Not able to win the first ball. Bennett, though, he had the effort. Bonnie looked to have got something on it on the way through. I think this will stand, judging by the flag not going up. It does count. Interesting to see what actually happened here. It looked like it was going to be a goal by Bennett. Pembele, good ball to Bennett. Reverse pass. He had the first time effort. And Bonnie, he just got his head to the ball. Striker's goal. Stealing it from someone else. And I don't know why. That was a very, very strange offside line that they were looking at then. We don't care though. It's 2-0 now. Great performance that we have put in. 2 shots that we've had, both in the back of the net. We spoke about being clinical with our chances in the last game. Certainly in this game we have been more clinical. Aston Villa now looking to attack themselves. Good ball into the box by Luca Dean. Aaron Ramsey had the shot and that just went over the bar thanks to Anthony Patterson. Douglas Luiz taking the corner. Yet again we do manage to head it away at the near post. Aston Villa do pick it up. Moussa Diaby now cutting down, but Legowski, he wins it. Gets it away. 2-0 at half time. Probably not deserving of the victory. Looking at the match stats there, Aston Villa seem to be on top of us. The expected goals clearly suggest that they have been the better team. We just need to find a way to keep on doing what we are doing, not letting them score goals. If we could somehow get more as well, any addition to the goal difference would be helpful. Are in a positive goal difference at the moment. Great to see. We are going to watch this highlight play out and then maybe look to make some changes, but there's not really much I'd want to do at this moment in time. Probably just going to wait until we get some tired legs in there and make changes based off that. One I am questioning, maybe take off Legowski on that yellow card. Don't want an unnecessary sending off happening. Aston Villa taking the ball forward. Ramsey into Watkins. We know he can finish. He got a goal against us in that Carabao Cup game. We're 2-0. We were winning, but he managed to come back and get a goal, as he has done again here. So I think with that, we are going to make the changes now. Dan Neil isn't having the best game in the world. We will bring on Bellingham in his place. And as well, that other change we were talking about, Pierre-Emerick, he can come on in place of Legowski. And I am just going to drop us down to a balanced mentality now. Not exactly looking to sit back too much, but we don't want to leave ourselves open at the same time. Aston Villa now within 1 goal of us. Richly deserved as well. We do have more tiring players, so this is the time to make the last changes. Robert, he can come on. We will bring on Jensen Sales as well. And for our final trick, Tim, he can return to his old club. We'll switch him and Bellingham about. Bellingham can play in that more attacking role, and we'll just give Tim a few minutes back at his old stomping ground, although I'm not really sure how many appearances he did make for Aston Villa. A chance for him to make one now, even though it's for the different team. Villa looking to get the ball in. We do manage to get it away, but John McGinn, he's dangerous. He finds Ramsey in the box. You've got to say that is a very well worked goal. Unfortunately for us, it does end up in the back of the net. Managed to get it away in the first instance. Ekwa headed it away. Sealed and Ballard both running out. Laugh let some extra space in the box, and they profited from that. Ramsey playing it to the front of us, and he hits the back of the net with that chance. Still a little bit of time left in the game. We know what happened in the last match. There's a lot more injury time in this one now, 7 minutes. We do seem to have navigated it well though, and a 2-2 draw away at Villa Park is a good result. Aston Villa performing very well in the league this season, and obviously we know that they are quite a capable squad in real life as well. So getting a 2-2 draw there, a good result for us. West Ham game up in 7 days. We will see you there for the next match, and hopefully we can keep on driving up this Premier League table. It's been a bad week for the left backs. Luke Thomas and Zacharias actually both injured on the same day. Luke Thomas, he sprained his ankle ligaments, out for around 2 to 4 weeks. We do have an international break coming up, which does soften the blow a tiny bit. But Zacharias on the same day, he's broken his jaw in a training ground incident. I can't help but think in the battle for left back, they've both taken it a little bit too far. As a result of that, there is a bit of a switch around in defence for the game today. Hume comes in at left back. Janacek, Ballard and Pembele continue to make up the remainder of the back four. Magovsky, Neil and Drago, Bennett, Clark and Bonny. Same team who has been performing for a little while now, and very much in there on merit, most of them. Dan Neil, again, not having the greatest of seasons, but I just feel he can offer us some good stuff in that box-to-box midfielder role. We don't really have anyone else who is as proficient in that role as he is, so that's why he stays on there. And we're just hoping that this team can go out. We are at home today, obviously West Ham, another good team in the Premier League. They are only 2 points ahead of us. This could be an opportunity for us to leapfrog them in the table and put a bit more distance in between us and that relegation zone. 4 points the difference now, so we have lost a little bit of ground, which we do need to make up. This is the team I think can get us out there and do that. We'll see you at the Stadium of Light, and we'll see you hopefully for a victory for us. First attack of the game, Hume on this left hand side throws the ball forward. Bonny heads it on, but only to the West Ham keeper. He's taking it his time to get the ball moving again. Now he does play it out, and we win the ball. Dan Neil, he plays it back to our keeper. Keepers getting a lot of action in this game, but not necessarily anything that's going to trouble either of them. Pembele now, we're trying to change that. Bennett, he runs back towards our goal, but then plays it to Udrago. Jack Clark now, he tries to get the ball across the box, I think. Maybe a shot. Either way, it dribbled slowly towards the line, and West Ham got it away. Now, Ward-Prowse, he whips the ball in. Patterson claims that one. And again, he's taking his time to get it out. Dan Ballard now, up to Pembele, back to Ballard. We do like to play it out of defence if possible. Can cause us a few issues, but on this occasion, we seem to have done it well. Jack Clark now, springing it up over halfway. That's a poor switch though. Paqueta picks it up, and West Ham now with the ball. Looking to play it over halfway. We intercept. Bonny now into Clark. He has space in the box. He's through. Jack Clark, tell you what, it's like a bus. He scores one goal and then he gets another straight afterwards. Got to say, good play by us. Good winning the ball back, and then we broke quickly. Udrago, good ball forward, and Bonny yet again proving his worth to the team in that role. Doesn't just come with goals, he does get quite a few assists as well. I think that might be his 3rd or 4th assist of the season. Very good all-round player for us, and definitely someone who has helped us into the position we are in at the moment. Jack Clark, obviously with the finish, give him a lot of credit with that as well. We are quickly looking to get a second. Bennett running down the right. He gets the ball in. Clark somehow managed to get all the way through to him. All the West Ham players missed it. And there he is, managing to put it into that bottom corner. Maybe could have got a penalty if Jack Clark hadn't got to that and scored. Oh no, there wasn't a terrible challenge, but he seemed to stop the other West Ham players from getting the ball. That allowed Clark to get it at the back post. Second shot, second goal. And again, we have been a bit more clinical. We do just need to keep it solid at the back for this game. That was the issue that we've had a few times this season. Have let a few good solid leads go against us. So definitely looking to stop that in this game. Ward-Prowse looking to ruin the party. He gets the ball in. Managed to almost get it away. Jared Bourne though, he has a shot. It deflects. It goes all over. Hits both posts, I think, and ends up just over the line. Good finish from him, you would maybe say, but obviously the deflections were the thing that took it past. Really, it's just a scrappy goal. I'm trying to give him credit where it's not really due. It was just into the post. Patterson didn't really have a chance. He'd already committed to one side. Do still hold 1 goal lead in Ouedraogo. I'm not sure where that came from, but very close effort there. Trying to lob the keeper just past halfway. Nothing coming out of it. We are going to tell them they can't be complacent. We've praised them the past few times, but this time we're going to tell them and make sure they keep it tight for the second half. Ward-Prowse with the corner. He manages to whip it in. Bonnie gets it away. Only as far as Mavropanos, just on the edge of the box. West Ham now looking to forge an opportunity, get it into Paqueta. He forces a save from Patterson. West Ham have another corner. But we have seemed to be doing decent in defending these situations in recent games. Again, managing to get the ball away, keep it out of danger this time as well. We are going to make some changes now. Hume hasn't had the most football recent, naturally tiring. I feel the best option that we probably have in this position, we are going to bring on Papetti and switch him and Janacek about. Janacek, he can just about play left back for us. We are going to bring off Dan Neil again, and we will bring Tim in that box-to-box midfield role. And Jack Clark, despite the fact he has scored 2 goals for us, he is tiring, and I'm going to bring on Bellingham in his place and switch him and Ouedraogo about. Ouedraogo can get some time on that left wing, not a position I've played him in all too much. He will get a little bit of time to show us what he can do there, and hopefully he can have a bit of an impact as well. West Ham though looking to get a goal, and very, very quickly happened. Well worked goal, you'd have to say. Little passes into the box. Strand Larsen manages to get the finish into the bottom corner. I don't think there was any question of offside there really. Paqueta manages to be aware of where he is. Legovsky definitely playing him on side. Not the way we wanted this game to go. Again, we've let a 2-goal lead slip away from us. We really need to be much more switched on. It seems like the first half of games we do manage to race out of the traps quite a bit, but the second half we don't keep up the performances that we are putting in. Not necessarily tiring players. Players still have good fitness levels for this stage in the game, so we just need to improve the concentration levels. We are looking to break forward now. Jewison Bennett, he goes down the wing, gets the ball into the box. Ouedraogo's at the back post. He heads it just over. And we are going to make a last couple of changes now. Ouedraogo not having the best of games. Abdullah Bar can come on in his place. And then as well, I think we will take off Bennett and bring on Patrick Roberts. Just getting that bit of extra creativity. We are going to go attacking. We are at home. We want to win this game. And last 15 minutes, we need to put some pressure onto West Ham. Into stoppage time now. No pressure has been put on. Been a very dull last few minutes of the game. and can't help but feel that's a missed opportunity to head up the league table. If he'd have given us it before the game, probably would have taken a draw, but the manner in which we were 2-0 up, 2 very quick goals as well, allowed West Ham back into the match the same way we allowed Aston Villa back into the match. Good results on the outside, but realistically, in the positions we had ourselves in both of those games, probably should have won them. So we are disappointed in that respect. That leaves us 12th in the Premier League still, 5 points clear of that relegation zone, so same difference as the beginning of the video. Undefeated in the video as well, so that gives us a current unbeaten run of 3 games in all competitions. Coming up, we do have some slightly easier games, you would say. Leeds, Brighton, looking to get points in those games. Realistically, we should be getting points in those games if we do want to manage to stay up in the division. The harder games against Manchester City and Tottenham, good test for us, but if we get anything from those games, it would be a bonus. For the next games, there is some good fixtures that we do have around about. I wouldn't have minded coming back for the Carabao Cup quarter-final, but we need revenge. We are going to be on a revenge mission, I feel, in the next episode. We are going to be seeing Newcastle. It's the big game. It's the one that we want to win. What a New Year's Day that's going to be. And we'll also have the first game in the third round of the FA Cup, unknown who we're going to take it on at this moment in time. But promises to be a good episode. We just want to go and just get some retribution for what happened against us last time. We didn't enjoy it. Pepetti, he didn't enjoy it. We want to beat them. We will beat them. I can feel it. Good things will happen in the next match. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.